Hey guys, it's Kristin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do something a little bit different. I really want to talk to you about one of my very favorite things in life, which is setting goals. If you have had trouble setting goals and sticking to them in the past, I want to share with you my foolproof system of setting good, attainable goals so that you'll be able to reach your mark every time. Guys, thank you so much for clicking through to the video. I've been wanting to make this for a long time. I talk about goals on my channel sometimes if you've seen some of my videos before, and I have a couple of posts about goal setting on my blog. Setting goals is something I work on almost every single month. I think it's so important to strive for something and to have a vision of what you want for your life and be constantly moving towards that goal. Whether it's financial, personal, health, family, whatever it is, there's a couple things that I feel are essential to reaching your goals, and I want to share them with you today. I'm hoping to make this kind of like a monthly series on my channel where I pop on YouTube and I show you guys what my new goals are for the month, and I kind of walk you through them, give you a couple pointers. We'll try it today and we'll see how it goes. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments if you think this is something you'd like to check out every month, or maybe it'll be, I don't know, maybe it'll be boring and you won't want to watch a video like this, and that's okay too. Just let me know. I just don't think it's worth my time to make videos if they're not helping you in any way. So please let me know your thoughts and let's get into the video. Before I show you what my goals are for the month of November, I want to give you a couple pointers. I have a whole big video coming in preparation for New Year's to really walk you through the best way to set goals, the best way to measure your goals, the best way to figure out if it's a good goal. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on goal setting in this video, but I do just want to share with you a couple of tips on how I stay on track to achieve those goals. You can probably see behind me a couple of big whiteboards. This is actually a corner sitting area of my bedroom. This is where I have my little office set up, where I film most of the time, where I work on my blog. But I keep these giant whiteboards behind me because this is where I love to keep my goals. I am a very visual person, so I have to write everything out. I'm also super nerdy, and as much as I love spreadsheets, there's just something about writing things out, crossing them off, being able to erase, change, but I just need to write them out. I just need to write things out. So don't worry about the top board today. That's actually just some things I'm working on for my blog, my website. What we're going to do is focus on this colorful one right behind me. This is where I keep my goals every single month. I usually separate them into health goals, business goals, and personal goals. And personal includes personal things for myself that I want to accomplish, but also financial goals for our whole family. One of the most important things that helps me stay on track with my goals is putting them somewhere in front of my face. Putting them somewhere like a big whiteboard that I see every single day. Right in front of me here is actually my vanity where I go to do my makeup. And I also have a vision board hanging above that vanity. So every single day I'm in this corner multiple times. I see my goals. I make it a point to come over here at least once or twice a day and read over them so they are fresh in my mind at all times. To stay motivated, to stay inspired, to stay focused, I really think it's imperative to see those goals, to have them literally in your face, staring back at you so that you cannot forget about them. You can't push them to the side. And I really think it helps keep you accountable. When I walk over here and I read these goals, I'm like, dang it, I didn't do that yesterday. I didn't do something to take me one step closer to my goal yesterday. I have to focus today. Sorry. It reminds me that I have to be more focused today, and I have to take action towards those goals if I really want to achieve them. I use what's called the SMART system for setting goals, and like I said, that's what I'm going to be reviewing in a future goal setting video. But just to give you a quick idea of what that is, it's just a way of evaluating your goals to make sure it's a good goal. So, you know, you could have a goal of winning the lottery one day. but that's not really an attainable goal, right? That's luck. That has nothing to do with you working hard or taking action on those goals. And really the only way you can achieve winning the lottery is by spending a shit ton of money and wasting it because you will lose. Something like winning the lottery is not a good goal. So when I set my goals, I try to pick just a handful of goals. Number one, you do not need to have 400 goals for each month. Of course, it's great to have goals in life. It's great to have dreams, and it's great to be striving towards something. So you can have unlimited amount of goals, but you're really only able to focus on a certain amount of goals at one time. So just choose a couple, I would say anywhere from like 2 to 5 maybe a month. That way you can really hone in and get laser focused on those goals for maximum achievement. The other thing you're going to notice on my board when we go through my goals for November is that not only do I list the goal, but I try to list 1 or 2 action steps, 1 or 2 things that's going to help me achieve those goals. I think that's really important. Again, it's great. You can say, I have a goal to make $1,000 this month. Well, that's great. We'd all like $1,000 extra, right? But what's your action plan? What are the steps that you have laid out to achieve that goal? All right, without further ado, I'm going to move over and I'm going to show you what my goals are for the month of November. Okay guys, so you'll have to excuse me, the lighting's pretty bad now. I had to turn my light off and close my blind because it was putting some crazy glares on my board and you weren't going to be able to read it. So here is my goals whiteboard. If you have any questions on anything, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. And if you recall, I said set just a couple goals for each category. So for my health goals, if you've been here for a while, then you know I've been following the keto diet. I love keto. I love the way I feel on it. So I definitely want to keep going with keto and try and stick to it. But what I want to do is become a little bit more strict. I kind of use keto as basically an excuse to eat a ton of cheese. And, you know, it definitely moved the needle. I lost a good maybe 13 pounds by now, but I really want to tighten up and I want to try and get down to 145 pounds by the end of November. So that's a solid 5-pound weight loss for me. I think I can do it in a month, but I definitely need to be paying more attention to what I eat and not just use keto as an excuse to eat a bunch of junk food. So my plan, my action steps for losing 5 pounds are going to be to get more strict with keto, like I just discussed. And then also I want to redo my macros at my current weight. And the macros would be the amount of fat, protein, and carbs I consume on a daily basis. So I want to redetermine my macros for keto, and I want to try to track, I don't like tracking too over the top, but I want to at least track loosely. So I have a better idea of where I'm at each day with my calorie consumption and my macros. So that will be my plan to reach my health goal of losing 5 more pounds this month. The next goals that I am going to focus on are business goals. So my business is my blog, lifeofstones.com, and that is where I share all of my money saving tips. I share a little bit about our personal financial journey. So my main objective for my business, which this should actually be up top here, but my main objective for my business this month is to continue to increase my blog income. So that would be anything I get paid through ads, through affiliate income, through any sponsored posts I might do on my website. That is where my income comes from. So that is the main objective for this month. And my action steps to do so are going to be, number 1, sticking to my editorial calendar. I have already written out an editorial calendar, which includes content for my email list, my blog, and my YouTube channel. And I want to really be sure I stick to that. That will allow me to continue to create as much new content as possible this month and be sure I'm consistent with releasing that content. I also want to become more consistent on Instagram. I currently have 2 Instagram accounts. I have one that's my personal account, and I have a second one where I do our personal finance journey, and I'm kind of at a crossroads. I'm trying to figure out whether I should just go back to one account or whether I should focus on one or the other. So I really need to make a decision there, and I need to be more consistent on Instagram. I used to use a scheduler and schedule some content in advance. I think the way for me to ensure I'm more consistent might be to go back to using a scheduler. So I need to figure that out and make sure I'm utilizing it. My next action step is to continue with my YouTube channel and qualify for YouTube monetization. To be eligible to monetize your YouTube channel, if you're not familiar with this, you must have 1,000 subscribers and you must have 4,000 hours of watch time. So I am about 70% of the way there now, and I want to continue to do that and hopefully apply to be approved as a YouTube partner. The next thing I want to do is to work through courses. So I am a lifetime student, and I absolutely love purchasing new courses and learning new things and learning from others who have gone before me and are already successful in ways that I want to be successful. So I have a whole bunch of courses that I've purchased, and I just haven't gotten through them, or else I did complete them, but I have yet to implement them. So I really want to carve out some time every single week to focus on getting through the courses that I've already purchased. I don't want to waste my money. And then moving on to my personal goals. Obviously, the major objective here is to complete baby step 3. If you didn't see my video on our plans for baby step 3, I'm going to link that down below in the description box. And I talk a little bit more about our goals for baby step 3 and how we plan to reach those goals. But in a nutshell, our plan is to save $15,000 in our emergency fund. So that will cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses should anything happen where we experience a loss of income. And my goal is to complete that by the very end of May. That means we are free and clear of paying off debt and saving for baby step 3 right in time for summer. This also ties in with increasing my blog income. If I'm able to continue to increase my blog income, then that will further help us achieve our goal for baby step 3. My next personal goal is to save $2,000 for Christmas. This might be a little high. I actually have not gotten the chance to fully complete our Christmas budget yet. If you haven't seen my Christmas budgeting video, I will link that down below, where you can also print out a totally free holiday budget planner that will walk you through creating a budget that you can stick to through the holiday season. Using that budget, I want to save $2,000 between now and Christmas. That includes New Year's Eve, that includes gifts, that includes any parties we have to go to, any outfits we have to buy, any food we have to pay for. So all holiday expenses will fall within that $2,000 budget. My next goal is to complete the last 90 days challenge. If you don't follow me on Instagram, check it out. I'll have my links down below. And over on my Life of Stones Instagram, which is where we share our debt-free journey, I had joined Rachel Hollis and her husband Dave in completing their last 90 days challenge. And the premise of this is really so that you push super hard through the end of the year. Most of the time we tend to slack off throughout the last 3 months of the year because we're so busy with the holidays. But the way to go is really to go full speed ahead, and then you're already ahead of the game when it comes January, and you're already working towards your goals. My next personal goal is that I want to finish purging our house. I've been working really hard to purge my closet, our house, all of our old clothing. So I have a ton of items that I need to get to the donation center, a couple things I want to try and sell, and a bunch more areas that I also have to get through. So I want to complete that by the month of November. That way everything is purged and cleaned out just in time for Christmas, when we bring a whole bunch of new stuff in the house. And my last goal for November is to focus more on family time. I am a workaholic. I will sit at my desk 36 hours a day if possible, and work. And I made a promise to myself that when I came home for the summer and the kids went back to school in the fall, that I would really try and shut it down once the kids were home for the night. Some days that works, some days it doesn't. Some days I'm at my desk until I go to bed. And the problem is I just love what I do so much, and there's so much to be done that I just never want to stop. So I really need to prioritize, especially with the holidays coming, some more focused family time, because my family really is the most important thing to me, and I just want to make sure I'm giving them the best of me. Those are my goals for the month of November. I'm going to work hard all month long and hopefully achieve them. I will be back for the month of December and let you know what my goals are for that month. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more videos on my monthly goals. If you have any tried and true goal setting tips, I'd love to hear them in the comments. Please consider subscribing for more videos like this, and I hope you have a great day.